Welcome to Partnering on the Edge, the hard work of partnering well. This is episode 4, in which we examine our big pharma and biotech alliance to explore the executive effectiveness conditions of escalation effectiveness, leadership engagement, enterprise integration, and cross-organizational alignment. These execution conditions determine whether an alliance can resolve issues, align leaders, and coordinate across the partners. Escalation is often considered a dirty word. No one wants to take a problem to their boss. It is different in alliances because each working team's and governance committee's authority is granted and limited by the alliance agreement. If teams don't have the right to make a call, the sooner it is escalated, the better. Alliance teams are most effective when trust, transparency, and respect exist sufficiently to raise issues early, clearly, and constructively, with explicit triggers for escalation. Establish a clear process for escalation, including presenting possible solutions and escalating within each partner simultaneously. The language in the alliance agreement is never enough to guide actual operations. In our scenario, the partners disagree on the statistical interpretation of the Phase 1b data and whether it supports a move into Phase 2, triggering a milestone for biotech. Instead of escalating early, teams debate for weeks. The issue becomes emotional instead of analytical. Engaged leaders respond to escalation, model interest-based leadership, and prioritize resources to keep the alliance on track. Leadership engagement is not optional. Executives must view their involvement in alliances as a central component of their roles, now that partnering is the operating model. It is an execution condition that must be intentionally created by establishing expectations at the most senior level, ensuring alliances are discussed in executive forums, and ensuring roles in alliances are included as central to leadership development programs. Coming back to our scenario, the alliance professionals finally get the JSC to step in, but only after timelines slip, and the JDC has spent weeks trying to make a decision, each digging into their different perspectives on the tension between risk and speed, all the while eroding value in the loss of time. Enterprise integration ensures the alliance is not an island. It is part of how the company operates. Alliances are baked in, not bolted on. Functional leaders embrace their alliance responsibilities. Alliance priorities show up in enterprise routines, executive meetings, SOPs, and talent development. In our scenario, pharma's functional teams, particularly regulatory, clinical operations, and portfolio management, treat the alliance as a side project that will soon go away. Even though pharma will lead Phase 2, it forgets that biotech has ongoing decision rights, scientific ownership, and a role in development. This lack of enterprise integration results in slow internal reviews, misaligned expectations, and decisions made without considering joint implications. When enterprise integration is weak, alliances fracture, time is wasted, and value is lost. When it is strong, both companies operate with shared purpose and coordinated execution. Cross-organizational alignment ensures both companies and all relevant functions within them are aligned on critical inflection points, resource allocation, and what good looks like. It is not enough for governance bodies to agree. Alignment must extend across clinical, regulatory, CMC, commercial, and portfolio teams in both organizations. In our scenario, biotech's clinical team and pharma's regulatory team interpret the Phase 1b data differently. Commercial teams have different views on indication prioritization. Portfolio teams have different investment appetites and timelines. Without cross-organizational alignment, each function operates from its own assumptions, creating friction, rework, and delay. With strong alignment, both companies in our scenario share a common understanding of Phase 2 readiness, agreement on the level of evidence required, clarity on timelines and resource commitments, a unified view of risk tolerance and decision criteria. Cross-organizational alignment turns two companies into one alliance. When escalation effectiveness, leadership engagement, enterprise integration, and cross-organizational alignment are strong, alliances stay aligned and maximize the value captured by the partners, and advance the potential benefit for patients. When they are weak, alliances drift, timelines slip, and value is quietly eroded. In the next episode, we'll examine the alliance challenge continuum,